When Roman Reigns was a part of the Shield, he was over as hell. Every Superman punch, every spear had us pissing and shitting in our pants with excitement. Now that he's on his own, though, we just piss and shit in the bathroom because we don't want to watch him anymore. So what happened? Why was he so over when he was a part of the original Shield, and once he became a singles competitor, he fell out of favor? I'm Nicky Bill from Wrestling Mark Media, and here are the top 5 reasons why Roman Reigns fell out of favor with the WWE Universe.
Nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me. Now it's time to shine. I'm gonna take...
Number 5. He's alone now. See, there are 2 types of stables in professional wrestling. One kind of stable that focuses on the individual wrestlers, and the other kind of stable that focuses on the stable as a whole. The Shield was one of those stables, and we don't really see those all too often. It wasn't about the individual members, it was about the group as a whole. Part of their whole gimmick was that they were willing to sacrifice themselves for the betterment of the group. They had this dog mentality, this pack mentality, that's what they were nicknamed, and things like that. It was something new, something refreshing, something we hadn't seen before, and because of that, the focus wasn't so much on Roman Reigns as it was the Shield itself. Now that Roman Reigns is on his own, he doesn't have Rollins and Ambrose to back him up and help cover his flaws. And of course, the same could be said for Rollins and Ambrose, of course. But Roman Reigns, his character without the Shield isn't something the fans seem to be into anymore. He's become very limited and things of that nature, which, of course, would bring me to number 2, his limited mic skills. See, Roman Reigns, his whole gimmick as a part of the Shield was that he was quiet but strong. And of course, that quietness doesn't help him on the mic too much. And when you're pushing someone to be a major superstar, you need to have mic skills. You need to be able to cut a promo, something Roman Reigns cannot do without it being scripted. And of course, those scripted promos are scripted by WWE, so they're kind of... But anyways, exposing his limited mic skills like they have been recently really turned fans off to him. And it's not even just his mic skills, it brings us to number 3, his limited moveset. Now this isn't a knock on Roman Reigns in the slightest, because going back and watching Roman Reigns' NXT matches, he's had great matches. He's even had great matches on the main roster on his own. But his limited moveset, WWE limiting it, only allowing him to do like the same 5 moves, just clearly, waters him down and makes him less dimensional than he really is. And again, that's not Roman Reigns' fault, but it turns people off to the Roman Reigns character. But, of course, number 4, his push timing, which is probably one of the biggest reasons why Roman Reigns has fallen out of favor, is just because of the timing that he was finally given this push. After the Shield broke up, Roman Reigns, he didn't feud with Rollins like Ambrose did. Instead, he immediately went after the WWE Championship, and he constantly failed, mainly because WWE thought he was too green or too much of a rookie to really be given the title. They didn't know how well he would perform. So one problem with that is that they're constantly having him go after the title and then denying the fans. So now Roman Reigns doesn't look as strong as he did previously because he's constantly going after the title and failing. Instead, they should have given him like the Intercontinental or United States, or slowly built him up to a title picture, have him had other feuds, but they didn't do that. Instead, they had him constantly go after the championship. Eventually, he feuded with Ambrose, but it still took some time. And then once they finally took the ball and ran with it, that was the year of Daniel Bryan. When Roman Reigns finally won the Royal Rumble, that was supposed to be Daniel Bryan's win, and the WWE Universe really turned on him at that event because it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan's year, not Roman Reigns'. Roman Reigns' year was supposed to be the year before, which Batista won that Royal Rumble, and then Batista started getting the same treatment as Roman Reigns is getting by the fans, constant boos. So really, it was a terrible timing situation in which Roman Reigns was too green, but then when they finally did pull the trigger, it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan's year, and that's who the fans wanted to see, and they were over the Roman Reigns hump. So that's not Roman Reigns' fault, of course, but still, it was very awkward timing for Roman Reigns. But reason number 1, in my opinion, the biggest reason why wrestling fans have been turned off to Roman Reigns is because he's become John Cena 2.0. We got tired of seeing John Cena earlier. We got tired of the Superman gimmick where he never really loses clean. On rare occasion he does. We could make a top 10 list of just 10 times John Cena was pinned clean, because he's never pinned clean. Because he's Superman. They don't want to damage the face of their company. He was this goody two-shoes. He could never do any wrong. Even when he did do wrong, they presented it in a way that made it seem like, it wasn't really seen as fault. Like when he kissed Eve in front of Zack Ryder. It wasn't really presented as, John Cena did something bad. It was John Cena made a mistake. And so John Cena was really presented at this goody two-shoes gimmick. And, Superman and all that. And now Roman Reigns is kind of picking up the ball with that. WWE has realized that John Cena can't carry the ball forever. He's getting a lot older. And he's starting to leave to do more movies and media appearances and things like that than he did previously, now that he's made it to the mainstream. So now they're trying to have Roman Reigns pick up the ball with that. And honestly, why shouldn't they have Roman Reigns pick up the ball? Roman Reigns is a big man. He's built and muscular. He's good looking. He's basically everything that I'm not. He's Vince McMahon's wet dream. So why wouldn't they have Roman Reigns do it? Problem is once again his mic skills and the fact that he doesn't have his own character. He's just being John Cena 2.0. He's kicking out of everything. He's constantly overcoming the odds. He's constantly winning matches. He's never really pinned clean anymore. He's presented as this goody two-shoes, and everyone needs to love him. They even edit fan reactions during taped events. They don't really do taped events anymore, but they edit fan reactions so that Roman Reigns, it makes it seem like he's being cheered by the fans, when in reality he's not. He's being booed. So, again, those are my top 5 reasons as to why Roman Reigns is not over with the fans anymore. Is this going to be an easy fix? Not really. WWE is trying by putting Roman Reigns back in the Shield and reforming the Shield, and so far it's working. So far Roman Reigns is getting cheered, but what happens after once again the Shield breaks up and Roman Reigns needs to break out on his own again? Is he going to be able to perform at a level where fans can, respect him and get behind him? Or is it just going to be John Cena 2.0 with the same 5 moves, always kicking out, always the goody two-shoes? Is he going to improve his mic skills? Is he going to be able to cut a promo and really get us into the storyline? We'll just have to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Follow us on Twitter at WrestlingMarkYT. Follow me on Twitter at NickyvilleVP. Much more content to come. Much more people to come, which means much more content to come. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.